Lagos.
Okay, great. Great. Okay, in the chat box, I want you to just, oh, I see Chigozie is joining from Abia State. Nice. Nice. Okay, oh, Menansa, you're joining from Kaduna State. Lovely. Wonderful. Welcome. Okay, who else again? I want you to drop in the chat box quickly where you're joining from. You can unmute and speak if you want to. Oh, I see Mr. Joseph Aliu is from Abuja. Good, great. We have lovely properties in Abuja. All right, wonderful. Let me see who else again is here. Oh, I see Tabitha from Lagos. Good. I see Jide from Lagos. Nice. I see Martin from Lagos. Oh, wonderful. You are all welcome. Okay, computers one. Okay, let me quickly download. My chairman is in the building. Yes, I say yes, he's in the building. Yes, we're online. And my chairman is in the building. That's Dr. Augustine Onumere is in the building. Okay, so anyway, I don't know if he's ready to speak, but very soon he's going. I see Dr. Gladys Jack. You're welcome. Welcome. Let us know where you are joining in from. Okay, so thank you so much. So this is our first seminar, and we're going to be doing this frequently. At maximum once a month, I'm going to be joining you, and there will be other seminars. If you want to join, bring people in, okay, to join. There will be seminars which we are going to communicate on the group. Welcome, David Hassan. Welcome, Tunde. Solomon. Let us know where you are joining from in the chat box. Welcome, everyone. Let me quickly share. Okay, so 2 minutes. It's so I promise that we're just gonna take 1 hour. All right, we're just gonna take 1 hour. That's what we are going to use. 1 hour. 1 minute. Let me share. Okay. There. Okay, if you can see my screen, kindly just let me know. Everyone, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so let me go to the beginning of the slide. Sorry about that. All right. So welcome to Max Cooperative. All right. Welcome to Max Cooperative. This is, in fact, the vision when our chairman, that's the chairman of, don't worry, I'm going to introduce him very soon, the chairman of P1 Group and the president of Max Corporation. When he introduced this vision, I was totally bought. Me, I hardly buy things from people, but when you see someone that has been in this industry and has passion for people, I think that's the two things. Apart from you being in a career in an industry, do you have passion for people? Like I just recently, if you watch the Dangote video of the way he was just saying, my people will have access to fuel. He was just saying, my people, my people. And this is the same way Dr. Augustine speaks. He said, my people. You get my point? So this is beyond, when it's beyond just you, it's beyond just self, what my family we benefit. It's beyond, it's just is it transgenerational. It's not just you, not just your family, another person. It's that vision is meant to work out. When it is beyond the person, that vision is meant to work out. Look at Dangote. Who we would, even him, when I've been following up on him, even him, before he said that if they had told him that it's going to take him this much work to do this refinery from the beginning, that he had a vision, he said he would have done it because it was so much work. But he took on something out of the burden of, come, why are we not as a country producing fuel, our own gasoline? Why? And I'm sure why that burden is because he runs factory and he sees the cost of of gasoline in his manufacturing plant. So he said, no, this is a problem. And that's how Dr. Augustine has come here now and say, okay, we've been selling lands, P1, 12 years, we've been selling lands. Over 40,000 plots of land we've been selling. Go and check P1. I'm sure most of you here know P1. We have over 263 offices nationwide. Okay, so we've been selling, but how many percent of people are building? This is a problem. So now, the next move, the next move is now to let everyone own a home. Home ownership is the vision. You can do it. And as I always tell people, me, I'm an educator. I love educators. So I know most of my educators are here. I'm a teacher. Okay. I will always say it when I wake up, I'm a teacher. Even if I studied engineering as an engineer background, but I still am a teacher and the core and the heart of it. The least that we can do, even if you say, oh, God did not favor me, I didn't come from any home, or I wasn't born with a silver spoon. The least that you can do in this life is to build a house, at least. Leave something for our children. That's the least thing we should be able to do, struggle to do. Are you with me? And I know that as you have come in contact with Max Corp, this corporation, that will not be least that you will. That's building a house won't be the least thing you will do, because you will see in this particular seminar that apart from you owning your house, you will have another sustainable income flow, and you are going to also learn this throughout in this seminar. So at Max Corp, we welcome you once again. Max Corporation Housing Cooperative Society, we welcome you once again. And our logo is that we build as one. When we are together, we go further. We achieve great things when we are together. When we come in groups, we demand things, it happens. All right, so welcome once again, everyone. So I will just, quick icebreaker just to help us relax, okay? Now, we should know that there are several things that make us, most of us, why are we here? All right. And one of the things that make us, that we are here for, is that we want to cure some problems. And one of the majority of our problem is the lean purse. Our purse isn't getting fat. And with this economy, hey, fuel. In fact, I was planning on taking my kids out to the island, to the beach, just to, and I said, wait, let me calculate this thing first. Where to fuel my car, go to and fro, it will cost me 25,000. I will pay for tickets. I will pay for sitting table and food. They won't allow. When I say 100,000, I say, my God, I was talking to my husband that this is going to cost us like 100,000. And I'm like, wow. We're like, come on, school is resuming. cut the budget and all that. So we are here to learn more on how to cure, our lean purse. And I got this from a book I read that was like 2 years ago. At home, I want to increase my earning capacity as a woman, not only to just depend on my husband alone. I want to earn more. I want to do more. I want to achieve more. Okay, as a woman, as my own self, or as my own personal, determination and goal. And I read this book, and these are key things that most of us want to do. All right, to cure some of these things, to make sure our purse at least starts becoming fat. And one way to do that is to start saving 10% of our income. Let us not look down on whatever amount we are making as teachers. Even when we come on this platform, you will see you will start earning money. Don't also look down on it.
This is still wrong.
Hello, please, can you mute the microphone? Okay, you can save. All right. Another thing we've come to do here and learn more is how to control our expenditure, living within our means. We're in a community, we're going to be in a cooperative. When you will learn from others, and we have come also to learn how to multiply our gold, how to invest our savings wisely. And one of these ways is putting it into properties. Another thing we've come also here to gain is how to guard our treasures from losses. All right. Right now, why am I buying this vision? Because I know that Dr. Augustine is experienced, 12 years, somebody 12 years in an industry knows everything about real estate, everything about construction. So I am secured in putting my money here, putting my bets down. I feel secured. And he has a structure that has worked and has been paying people in the P1 group. And this is what we're replicating here in the Max Cooperative. Now, another thing we are here to do is what? To make a dwelling for ourselves. That is getting a home. It is best to get our own home. I always tell people, even adding to that, not just for yourself, you can add another flat for it to rent, so that can just solve maybe your maintenance of the house when the rent's coming, or whichever thing it will solve for you. We are also here to ensure our future income. Plan. This is another place to plan for your future. Invest in lands, properties. In the P1 group, you can buy lands and keep bank. All right. We are here also to build our own houses. So when we are earning our income, please, let's be wise as not to what? Make our purse lean, but to make it more fat. And what are we here also to do is to increase our ability to earn. And one way to increase our ability, let us mute our microphone, please. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. So it's to increase our ability to learn. That's why we're here. We're going to learn something today. All right. And I read this book. I think I'm going to upload this on the WhatsApp group. I feel everyone should read, because it's like a story you can read and even give your kids to read. It would help you. All right. So this is just an icebreaker why we need this particular webinar. All right. So I will shortly just talk on what inspired Mass Group Initiative and call on my doctor to give his presentation. Okay, so why Mass Group? Why the initiative? As I've said earlier on, you can see from here, the first thing is that Nigeria is facing a major housing shortage. And I checked last on Google, 28 million plus housing deficit. That's what we have. 28 million. Even the federal government are trying their best, but they can't. But with a cooperative like ours, they can support us. That's why it's good we come together. Serious housing deficits. You just go around, like I passed which bridge did I pass? I just saw people staying under the bridge. I said, my God, when you pass Lekki, there will be, some empty lands. You just see people hitting. Even come to the mainland, any empty land, you will see, or people that uncompleted building, you will see people hitting Paco and staying. There's a serious housing deficit. And people are just, coping to parents. Talk less of building. But Mass Cooperative was built to solve this particular problem. So, as we said, he said in 2022, he was troubled with the fact that they have 63 affiliate companies under the P1 group, and he has sold over 40,000 plots in 4 years, and just 0.1% of buyers are building. That is where the problem is. And that is why my able Dr. Augustine sat down. He was just, he's going to tell us our story. Okay, so I'll call on my able Dr. Augustine now to quickly come on the floor. Sir, are you ready? Let me stop sharing and share your slide.
I'm always ready. Blessing.
Okay, sir.
Always. You
All right,
up
sir.
and tell me to I will start talking. You are very awesome in this wonderful presentation you started today. And I know from less than 30, you will get to 300 people, 500 people, and you have leaders too that will emerge from you to do the same thing that you are doing.
Yes, sir.
Bless you, ma.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, let me quickly hold on. Escape. Wait. Okay. Yes, sir. Can you see your screen, sir?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
You move the slides for me, right?
Yes, that's the one you sent to me. Yes.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are making history today. Today is a very important day in your lives because you are being one of the first people to hear about this great initiative, not by man, but by God, to help people to own their houses. To own their houses. And I repeat myself, to own their houses. Everyone knows that to build, even if it's a room self-contained, costs you millions.
Sir,
Even if it's a room.
Sir, sorry, can I request one thing?
Yes, please do.
Please, can they see your face? Is it possible?
Of course, do I have in a car? All right.
Yes,
I've
let them
opened
see
it
your
up.
face, please.
Yes. Yes. I hope I'm seeing. Are you not seeing me? Are you guys seeing me? Is
Hold
my camera
on.
not working?
Okay, we can see you now,
Yes,
sir.
we can see you.
Yes, sir.
We can see him, we can see.
Okay. Thank you for that. It's very necessary for them to see me. Okay. Thank you, Henry. Watch here. We started the first real estate network marketing company in the world 12 years ago. And after 10 years of doing that, it dawned on me that we have created a bigger problem. After selling in just one company, over 40,000 plots, and in the group, over 200,000 plots, I realized that there is a mistake. People are buying lands and buying lands and buying lands and buying lands, but nobody is building. Less than 1% of the whole population of buyers of lands are building. And I asked myself, what could be this problem? The problem is actually the fact that there is no money to build. So people actually buy lands, keep them till they're 10 years, 12 years, 20 years, 18 years time. They sell it off for 200 times the price they bought it. Because if you buy a land, 2 million naira, for instance, 2024, in 2035, which is 11 years from now, that land, you can sell it for 200 million naira. But has that solved any problem? No. Has that made homes available? No. So I just decided and worked with one of my leaders who has had the experience of some years with cooperative, that the problem is in putting money together to come out to build. That is the problem. But if people can have a system where they can sign up to become members of that system, just as a cooperative, and then put money together in an account managed by the officials of the cooperative, we can actually buy building materials. We can actually buy building materials and stock them in locations where they can be easily accessible. Where we cannot stock them, for instance, cement, for a long time, we can just buy it at a particular price with distributors like Dangote, and we leave the cement with them for the months till we need them. So let me use my slide. Go to the next slide.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Our slogan in the Max Coop cooperative, the cooperative, actually, cooperative is supposed to be limited by location, but we have registered ourselves in 15 states of Nigeria. So we are not limited, and we're going to make it to be in the 36 states of Nigeria, so that anybody, even if you have joined, you can be in any location and be part of the breakthrough of the cooperative. Now, this cooperative is not a credit and thrift. It's not something you come and put money, expect the money to grow, and then you come and collect money. We don't deal with money at all. We want to build hundreds and thousands of houses starting from next year. So we have from now to December to sign up millions of people on the website. And how do you do that? Once you sign up under Blessing, for instance, now, you have your own genuine original link that is attached to your membership in your website. Please copy that link, save it on your profile or save it somewhere on your phone, and be forwarding it to everybody you know, because everybody deserves to own a home. It's only those who have not discovered the advantages of owning a home that will not do as I've said. You need to send that link to everybody so that they will sign up under you. There is no limit to the number of people you can sign up, but there is limits to the, you should sign up at least 5 people. That's what I mean. At least, so everybody can have 100, 200, 300, 500 people, but minimum is 5. And everybody you recruit should have 5. And then I have one secret to share with you here today.
We're listening, sir.
Even if you don't have any business you are doing, by signing up people and getting them to sign up, which is just a product of your phone call to them, your chat message to them, encouraging them to sign up people. One day, by their consistency in attending seminars, which is one thing you must also help them to do. We have Zoom meetings, group Zoom meetings on Friday and Sunday, 7:30 p.m. And we have physical meetings now just Wednesday and Saturday. But I bet you within the next 2 to 3 months, we'll be having these Zoom meetings every single day in different platforms by different people. Also get yourself in one of the WhatsApp forums of the company, of the institution. So Mass Group is a product of Mass Construction and Building Company Limited and promoted by P1 Max. Mass Construction is a construction firm of P1 Max that is supposed to help P1 Max build houses. Next slide. Mass Group is registered with the Abuja Cooperative Federation, and you check the slide.
Okay.
Put it back. The last one.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Mass Group is registered with the Abuja Cooperative Federation and an affiliate of CFAN. Next slide, please. So that means we are certified. Cooperative Federation Association of Nigeria. Next slide, please. Next slide. Introduction. Mass Construction Cooperative Society Limited is an idea born from the desire of providing affordable homes in a country with an enormous housing deficit. It offers cooperative members the opportunity to come together for the common good of helping themselves in achieving the task of financing and building themselves decent homes. Little things, I mean, big things start from little things. Today, it might look like just we are registering people. In the next few months, just like somebody already has done 182 people in just 2 weeks of joining this business, himself, 182 people, his downlines have several other people under him. You don't even need, the secret I was going to share, you don't even need to work hard. All you need to do is to just be sharing your link and getting people to attend meetings. When people begin to understand it and begin to tell other people about their houses and recruit other people, commissions are being shared at the back end of the website where you can log in and see how much you have made. You can actually raise 10 million, 5 million, 20 million, 30 million over time by doing just this. And then you can submit some of those money to the cooperative to use it as your own contribution to your own home. So the secret is recruit, and you don't have to work again. You just be making commissions and commissions and commissions. You understand? It offers cooperative members the opportunity to come together for the common good of helping themselves in achieving the task of financing and building themselves a home. On this unique cooperative platform, yes, go back, go to the front. Blessing, to the front. Next slide.
Okay.
On this unique cooperative platform, there is accreditation, financing and construction, marketing, sales and management. It also offers a rewarding platform for referrals to our members. We're a specialized cooperative with a nationwide reach for members in all of the geopolitical zones of the country, and our assets are spread alike. Mass Construction Cooperative Limited puts you, that is our slogan. We want to build as one. So we build as one. Next slide. By the way, this slide will be sent to you all through the platform you belong to, so that you can also use it to do your own Zoom meetings. Doing Zoom meetings like this, even if it's just for 1 hour, and help them to do what you're going to teach them to do. Next slide, yes. Why are we different? Mascoop Limited is to unite and ignite the passion of our members in the collective pursuit of realizing the dream of homeownership, to promote the self-help housing movement and help our members get the legal and financial support they need for success. We serve our members by providing a forum where they can pool their resources together, hold education and training events to the events to share best practices in cooperative housing. Next slide. Next slide. Now let's get you started with Mascoop. Having heard all this things I've said, and having learned that in 2015 we were short of 70 million homes. 2024 we are short of 28 million homes. Can you imagine the gap? Just a space of 9 years. People have been giving birth to the tune, and people have graduated to a level whereby they need more than 28 million homes. That is a whooping 11 million shortage, additional to the 70 million that was in 2015. Step 1, fill out a membership application form via a referral link. This is a cooperative. You cannot be part of this cooperative if somebody does not show you the way to become part of the cooperative. So somebody must send you their link. That is why Blessing will send you a link so that you can join her in this wonderful opportunity. Step 2, choose a membership category and upload all the required documents for your know your services information. Number 3, make payments and upload the payments evidence for your account to be activated. Number 4, wait for confirmation of payment, which will come with a welcome note that has your membership number. Number 5, generate your referral link and start registering other people. Next slide. Next slide.
Have you seen it? I think it's lagging on your end. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay. Now, there are many categories in membership. For the cooperative to work, I, Mr. Empowerment or Dr. Gosno Umere, created a platform separate from the cooperative where we do training and harness members into a pool from where they now make commissions for referrals before they now bring them into the cooperative. And in the cooperative, you have an annual dues of between 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, and 150,000. And then you need to study this slide, especially this last two, the slide before this one and this slide. Now, for the bronze category of membership, which is 25,000, which most people normally go for, you can have houses between 10 million and 25 million built for you. Now, the idea is we don't want to burden you with trying to get to the last, the 100% payment for your home. We want to give you between 2 years and 5 years to save 50% of the cost of your home. Okay, say your house, the dream house that has been advertised to you by location is 20 million. Once you save up to 10 million, and believe you me, it is possible for everybody to save any amount of money from this business, to raise any amount of money from this business. So when I use the word save, it is possible. Just be making recruitments and just be talking about the business, and that is all. And you have your phone. Instead of taking selfies and playing games on your phone, use your phone to share your link and share the slides and share the information continuously. Organize Zoom meetings and join Zoom meetings and keep doing this, and you find your back end, like your bank account, is being uploaded daily, weekly, monthly with income. If you do that for 2 years, 3 years, you will have enough money to make a deposit of 50% for your own home. So nobody's telling you to bring money from wherever you are working from or whatever business you are doing. Just join this business and begin to talk about it. Some will just be members for recruiting, and some will be members of the cooperative who will do what? Who will bring clients that will buy properties, and commission will be shared. The commission system will be shown to you in these tables that I'm showing you. And this slide will be shared for you all to have a copy and go through. Please go through these slides, because this business, just like the real estate business we started almost 30 years ago, is going to work. I've brought out myself and my whole entity, my integrity, my honesty, my life and my resources, both financial and otherwise, to make sure that this business, this cooperative works. Because of what use, of what good it is to me that we sell all this land and we leave this world and no houses are being built on top. You may think we have houses enough in Nigeria or something. It's not true. We need, like they said, 28 million homes to complete housing deficit in Nigeria. So Mascoop has come to become your own mortgage, a way of when you get to 50%, your home is built for you, and you have another 3 to 5 years for the for you to finish the payment for that house. But meanwhile, you can move into the house, start living in the house, and enjoy the house while you now have some 3 to 5 years to finish the payment. So we're creating a new mortgage plan that is in a cooperative format for anybody who is interested in owning a home for themselves. So I would like you to move to the next slide, Ms. Blessing. Nice simple steps to home ownership with Mascoop. Let's have Daniel. If you're on this meeting, I want you to start from this point to talk about this part of the business. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for doing it.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening.
Good
My
evening.
name is Daniel. My name is Daniel. Yeah. Now, thank you for having me here. It's a privilege. Thank you, Mrs. Blessing. Now, nice steps of. Sorry, I'm having network issue.
The microphone is
now,
muted.
next,
okay. Continue.
Yeah, nice steps. Yeah, nice steps. So can you go back to the previous page?
Okay.
Previous page. Yeah, it's a nice steps to own a home ownership with Mascoop. To the other one. Thank you. To the next one. Yes. So number one, make your annual dues payments. This payment is compulsory for all members. Yes. For all corporators, they are fully registered and have their category, because we have 4 categories. We have the like my boss said, we have the platinum elite, we have the gold, we have the silver, and we have the bronze. For each category, there's annual due.
Daniel, come closer to your phone or laptop and be louder, please.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now, sir? Hello? Can you hear me now,
Yes,
sir?
we can hear you better now. Yes.
Okay. So to the first step says make your annual dues payments. That is, the payment is compulsory for all members. Like I said, we have 4 categories in this cooperative, in this agriculture cooperative, which are platinum elite, we have the gold, we have the silver, and we also have the bronze. So for these 4 categories have different annual dues, payment dues, like different amounts. So it's compulsory for all the corporators, fully registered corporators, to pay their annual dues in this cooperative. 2, there's a pick a home from the list of Mascoop assets. Like in all our groups, we have Lugbe, Abuja, we have property in Moniya, Ibadan, we have in Abeokuta, we have Penny Homes in Ajaya Akpata here in Shogoteru. So we give you the list of Mascoop estates. You pick a home from each of these estates in each of these locations. Then 3, ask for an offer to purchase, sell, and fill out the acceptance column. Yes, after you pick a home, you ask for an offer of purchase, sell, and fill out the acceptance. We give you an fill out acceptance column for you. Number 4, he said, pay the required equity contribution and deposit for the property estate of your choosing. Yes. like my boss said, 50%. You pay the required equity contribution and deposits for the property estate of your choice. 5, get a provisional letter of allocation. After paying the equity contribution deposit of your property estate of your choice, you'll be given a provisional letter of allocation. Hope I'm communicating.
Yes, you are. Continue, Dan.
Yeah.
I also want to
Number
welcome
6.
engineer just by the side, Engineer Baron. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Continue, Mr.
So,
Daniel.
number 6, they say pay up to 50% or more of property costs in 18 to 12 months, 24 months. That's you pay 50% of the property you are picked in the mass coup estates, maybe in different locations. So you pay 50% or more than 50% within 1 year, 1 year and a half, or 2 years. That's what they make it out to 18 months or 12, 24 months. That's 1.5 to 2 years. You have to pay 50% or more of the property you have chosen in the mass coup estates. 7, is a take possession of the property and authority to possess after you have, like our president has said. He said after you pay 50% or more within this period of time, you'll be given the house key to live, to stay. So the remaining balance will be spread. 8, he said pay outstanding of property cost over the next 24 or 36 months. That is, you can also use the NHF, and what that NHF is the National Housing Fund or commercial mortgage for payment. For those of us that know, I know some of us know the NHF and also the mortgage book, and I know that some of the corporators will be purchasing some of our house through mortgage. Yes. So number 9, that's the last one. It said get a final allocation letter deed. After the step 1, the step 2, the step 3, the step 4, the step 5, the step 6, that you have paid 50% of the property and you have taken possession and you have paid the outstanding property costs over 2 to 3 years. Now you can get your final allocation letter or deed. Am I communicating?
Yes, you are.
So those are the 9 steps of how to be an home ownership in mass coup. Thank you very much.
Okay, go to the next slide, please.
So the
Please,
best
if you
referral commission.
have questions, you can write it on the chat so we can or after you raise your hands. Go ahead. Best referral commission, please.
So the best referral commission, we are the only housing estates in Nigeria that give this kind of best referral commission. Yes, I can boldly say it. Yes. Like I can see the first one, we have the membership registration. We have the direct and indirect. So for the membership, once you refer someone, you recruit someone, the membership registration the person will be paying is either the 25,000 or 50,000. Once the person pays, you'll be receiving a 15%. That's the person you recruited directly under you. You'll be receiving 50% commission of the person. While the person you recruited, and the person you recruited, whenever the person also maybe recruit someone, you receive 5% of the second person to yourself. That's the membership. That's how it is. We have the first and second line. For the second one, we have annual dues. Annual dues is also 15 direct and 5% indirect. When you pay your annual dues, when your downline pays his or her annual dues, you see 15%. When your downline paid his or her annual dues, you see 5% commission on him or her too. Number 3, we have the purchase of land. Purchase of land is 15% direct and 5% indirect. When your downline too or maybe purchase the land, you see 50%. When your downline purchase a house or purchase of land, you see 5%. So moving to number 4, purchase of homes. We have the direct, but indirect. Indirect should be 5%, but you are saying, sir, Should I go, sir?
Yes, go on. But it's 8% and 2%. I'm seeing here. It's supposed to be like that. I said it should be 5%.
Yeah, it should be 5%. There should be 5%.
All right, we'll correct it later.
Okay, sir. So for the purchase of homes, direct and indirect will be 8%, while indirect is 5%. The normal percentage for purchase of homes in other real estate for direct is 5%, while indirect is 2%. But we, as the top, as the top housing cooperative system that added MLM, multi-level marketing, we are giving our cooperators, purchase of house to their commission 8% and indirect 5%. So number five, moving to the investors. We call them investors. That's coup funding, coup finance. For those that are investing in the cooperative, so we have direct 8% and we have indirect, which should be 5%.
What that coup finance means is, because we are a cooperative, we are allowed to receive deposits from investors. So you may have a partner, a friend, or a relative, or a connection that has maybe 2 billion naira, 500 million naira to build houses, and they will bring it through you. You are the person that brought the person. You will get 8% of whatever money they bring for the construction of those houses, and the person that introduced you will get 2% of that money. That is a sure banker. So that money will now be used to buy building materials like iron rods, gravel, cement, blocks, like sand, like stones, like tiles, like roofing sheets, like ceiling boards, so many things, cement, everything. Every house can be broken down into parts. Every house can be broken down into parts. Interlocking stones, windows, doors, lights, and electrical cables. In fact, I will list all the materials used in building a homes. And you find out that every house can be broken down into those materials. Go on, please. I just wanted to explain what cooperative finance means. If you have somebody who has money who wants to invest with a cooperative, you will get 8%, and your person that referred you will get 2%. So it can be as much as 100 million to 500 million to 2 billion to 1 billion. You will get that kind of money. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Mr. Baron, Engineer Baron, I'd like to have your word here because you understand this thing better. Engineer Baron, you're welcome to the meeting organized by Lesson.
Thank you very much, sir. My apologies, everyone. I was supposed to be here earlier, but we had some sort of emergency I had to deal with. It was internal. So thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Daniel, Madam Blessing. Thank you for conveying this. Coup finance basically covers the aspect of investors who want to partner with the cooperative, in the sense that there's something we always say: cooperative is not really for rich people. It's not for the upper class. But we created a platform for the upper class, the rich people, the investors, and speculators in the real estate industry to actually participate in a cooperative venture. And remember, this is a housing cooperative and it's capital intensive, very, very capital, demanding. So creating a platform for the elites to participate by way of partnership, by investing in the construction, development of estates, of which they get returns on their investment. But what this does is that it gives the cooperatives leverage of funds internally from their members. And remember, these investors also are part and parcel of the cooperative. They are members of the cooperative, but they operate in a different level. These are classes of people who don't really need mortgages to buy properties, especially long-term mortgages. They have the finance to bulldoze their way through such purchases. So we created a platform for them to participate, also to help our cooperative, produce these houses faster, beating inflation over time, and also the unstable socio-political environment the company can always throw at us. So that is why we created this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and just to quickly illustrate something so people understand. So you have here When you have, what Mr. Daniel has been saying and what Chairman and what Engineer Baron has been saying, direct, indirect. I know most people are confused, but let us say you are the person, this is you, okay? And you registered under me, I'm somewhere up here, okay? If you bring people, you bring other people down here, all right? If any one of them sells a property, this person gets 15% of that particular amount, while you who brought the person gets a 5%. Do we understand? So this is the meaning of direct and indirect. So you indirectly that brought the person under you, that sold a property, will what? Earn 5%, while the person that brought it directly earns 15%. So there's a total of 20% that is being shared.
Wait,
Okay? So please, can you mute your microphone, God's own? So that's where it is quite interesting, and that's why it is necessary for you to recruit and recruit and recruit. Just keep on recruiting. You can never tell, okay? Recruit and also sell properties, and you can never tell your downline who would what? Sell. Are you with me? So please do, as Chairman said, that if we take this serious, you take this serious and keep on recruiting people, you are earning percent, even on membership registration, even on people paying for the membership, you will earn. So it's not just a cooperative that just sits down and wait to collect thrift money. No, it helps everyone to earn something towards a goal, building your house and also earning while we do this. Okay, so Daniel, can I go forward with the slide?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Next slide. Okay, now benefits and incentive for mass school membership. I know some of us will be waiting for this moment. So I would like to tell you guys the benefits and incentive for mass school membership. Now, for the first one, we have build up your equity contribution of 40 to 50% of the property worth over 12 to 18-month period. Like it's mentioned in that 9 steps on how to be an ownership. They are bringing it back again. So they said, again, they give you the period to build up your equity contribution of 40% to 50% of the property worth over 12 to 18 months, such a long period of time. So we are giving the opportunity is given for you to what? Build up your equity contribution of 40% to 50% of the property worth over 12 months. 12 months is 1 year to 1.5 years, which is 18-month period. So the next one is that take possession of house and pay up the outstanding over a maximum period of 4 years to 5 years interest free. Wow, that's so sweet. Now you can say you can take possession of your house and pay up outstanding. After you pay up your equity, you pay to 40% or 50% of the house you have picked. They will give you the key. Start living in your house. You understand? They will not spread the many outstanding balance. Maximum of 4 to 5 years interest free. So good. So the next one, 3, they said the National Housing Fund, that is the NHF, is an option the cooperative presents, as you can access the mortgage loan via our partner, that's the PMI, primary mortgage institution, of up to 30 years repayment plan on a single digit interest rate. Number 4, you say all mass group estates have good and transferable titles. We have top. We have good, genuine, verified, confirmed, and transferable titles. They are safe from encroachment and all encumbrances. Number 5 is that resident members all share from the surplus proceeds declared from the management of the estate they reside in. That's so sweet. I know this is some people want this very well. The surplus, when they get surplus, it's ginger them. The next slide, please. Number 6 It said members can purchase at good price architecture plans. Which other real estate or cooperative can do this for us? We are giving discounts on all our what do you call it, architecture plans and other technical documents for their personal projects outside the cooperative estates. 7, members can take advantage of cooperative home financing plan to develop the lands they own in all P1 estates and any other estates nationwide. Number 8, it says MASCOOP encourages intercoop partnership. That is, we partners with other cooperatives. You understand? We partner with other cooperatives and groups with lands they are looking for to finance and develop their estates. We do partnership with other cooperatives, you understand, in other groups to finance and develop their estates, their houses and stuff like that. 9, MASCOOP is also encourages member participation in the affairs of the cooperative. We encourage all our members, all our cooperators, participation in the affairs of the cooperative. Without you people, you the cooperators, we can't be cooperative, we can't be a society. It's we that form the cooperative. We all are the cooperators, and we appreciate every one of you, all the members, the cooperators, for their participation in the affairs of this housing cooperative. 10, members can invest in cooperative development and earn 30%, like what our president has said. That's the COOP funding, and our vice president and first vice president and secretary, about the COOP investment, that COOP funding. So they say members can invest in cooperative development, like our estates, the MASCOOP estates. They can invest and gain 30% return on investment. That's the ROI, return on investment. They will get 30% return annually on the COOP investment, co-funding portfolios. So I think those are the 10 benefits of MASCOOP. Let's move to the incentive. The next slide, ma'am. Now the incentive, you can see there are 4 categories. Okay, the 5th one, that's the co-funding. But there are mainly 4 categories here I want to specify how. The first class, we have Platinum Elite. You can see the COOP loan is between 5 to 4 years. That's interest-free. That's interest-free. Discount voucher for purchase, 7.5%. Registration, brand new shirts. That's branded t-shirts, our MASCOOP branded t-shirts. We give it to you. And we have free annual medical checkup. Very important. Free annual checkup for all our cooperators. That's for the Platinum Elite. The Gold, we have the interest-free, 5% voucher for purchase. We have the branded t-shirts, also free annual checkup. Silver, we have the interest-free as well, 3.5% branded t-shirts, free annual checkup. For the Bros, interest-free, 3.5% branded t-shirts, free annual checkup. Why the COOP? But the COOP funding is an investment platform, so they don't need interest for COOP loan. And also the voucher, the t-shirts, they are big men, they are billionaires. So, but we give them free annual checkup, So this is the incentives for all the categories of MASCOOP. So
Can I go for
the next slide, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now we understand the economy. Like I know most of us know what is going on in Nigeria now. The inflation has made some people, fold their hands and keep looking at what's going on in Nigeria. What are we going to do next? This inflation has make some people stop their house. Some people have started their foundation, but due to the cement and rise of sharp sand, one trailer like that, everything just stopped. They couldn't further. They couldn't continue building. They just leave it there. But we understand the situation of this Nigeria. We understand everything. So now we say, in mitigating against the risks of inflation, the unstable economic and political landscape in the country, Mascoop will not keep ideal monies. Yes, will not keep ideal monies. A material distribution and warehousing program has been developed to control costs and availability of building materials for the constant supply to all Mascoop sites. Yes, we have warehouse that we keep all our building resources, building materials for all our Mascoop sites. You know, once you are a cooperator in this, you don't need to think about, hey, cement will be going up very soon. Maybe no, like for now, cement is like 8,000. In the next 2-3 years, it might go up than that. But once you're a cooperative, you don't need to bother about that, because all our resources, materials, equipment, everything are stored in the warehouse. So there will be availability of the building materials for constant supply to all the Mascoop estates nationwide. Am I communicating?
Yes, you are. Continue. I just,
Yes,
because
very
of
well.
time, if you can speak, yeah, but continue.
Can
Okay,
I,
so now to the members. The
okay,
members can also
can I
purchase
come in
building
here?
materials
Okay.
at,
My own.
all right, sir. Let me give it to
Can
my
I come in?
boss.
Yeah,
Okay,
can I
let
come
me
in?
give
Daniel,
it this case.
thank you very much. I think this is the backbone of the entire infrastructure that Mascoop has, because the economy is very volatile. The political landscape is very volatile in Nigeria. And we'll cite an example of what has happened in this country over the past 12 to 16 months. There has been hyperinflation. And one of the industries that have been worst hit is the real estate development and construction industry. A lot of developers and contractors, have gotten their fingers burnt, because of this hyperinflation. Now, for Mascoop, our cooperative, we don't store money in the bank and hope to invest it somewhere as fixed deposit with interest that we can share amongst members. No. We believe that money in the bank is a liability and is not an asset for us. What would be an asset for an outfit like ours is to have your raw materials. You buy them and you stock them in good quantity and at the good price, so that when we have this unstable economic and socio-political landscape, like ours in this country, it mitigates against that risk of inflation. So we developed a warehousing system whereby monies that are paid into the cooperative account by members are used to secure building materials ahead of time. We secure them in large quantities and we store them in different locations strategically to fund the construction of our estate for our cooperators, in different locations. Now, this warehousing system is meant to prevent our monies from being eroded by the inflation of the unstable economy. So we are storing materials like iron rods, tiles, granites, just about everything. We make payments in bulk to the manufacturers and the major dealers, and we keep them in safe locations so that we can be able to supply the construction machinery of our cooperative in different locations, so that by the time we tell a client, we're giving you a property at X amount, then over 5 years, you are still paying that same amount through the zero interest mortgage period that will span for 5 years. So we're able to keep our promises to our cooperators because of this unique warehousing system. And our members also can take advantage of this unique warehousing system. The slide before this, we said there are some benefits. Every member is entitled to a particular discount if you purchase directly from this building material warehousing system that we have. Most cooperatives have cooperative shops. In cooperative shops, cooperators can take advantage of whatever product or services that is being offered in those shops. So for us, Because we are a specialized cooperative that does only buildings, we would invest and stock up our cooperative shops with building materials. Now, our members can also take advantage of that by getting discounts from purchases. Now, if you're a member and you have a project outside of the cooperative scheme, because you're a member, you can take advantage of it. For example, if the street valued price of cement is 7,000, because we buy in bulk and we buy directly from the manufacturers, there is a discount you are entitled to as a member of this cooperative. So in understanding the economy and how it works, in mitigating against the risk of inflation, especially for this very volatile industry and capital intensive, I must say, we have developed this warehousing system for our members to protect our funds, to protect our construction, and also to keep our promises and obligation to our members. So that is what this particular part of the slide is talking about, and it's an integral part of our entire infrastructure and ecosystem for developing constantly these properties and homes for our members. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Barrow.
Yes. Can we move to the next slide?
Thank you very much, sir. Okay.
All right. Estate locations. Let me add here, we have a parent company, which is P1 Max. P1 Max is the foremost land banking, outfit or company in this country. And P1 Max has offices and properties and developments and land banking projects in over 25 states in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, FCT included. So wherever P1 Max goes, the cooperative goes. They are our promoters and they are our sponsors. So in almost all of the estates P1 Max has, you are bound to find one or two cooperative developments in those estates. And we have them in Lagos, Ibadan, Abeokuta, Asaba, Abuja, Calabar, Enugu, Nasarawa, Yenagoa, Ilorin, Osogbo, Tasapele, Warri, Port Harcourt. And there are still many more locations. Now, we are talking about different real estate products in different states. And we can have multiple real estate products in different states. Lagos, for instance, will have up to like 5, 6, 7 different estates on offer to cooperators. You go to a place like Abuja, they could have up to 3, 4, 5 estates. So we have multiple real estate products in different locations all over the country. And they cut across from service apartments, bungalows, studios, duplexes, detached, fully detached, terrace, townhouses. We have a robust housing catalog that we intend to implement for our cooperators. So we basically profile the locations and we design houses that fit that particular location, bearing in mind the cost of development and what will be the selling price, so that we are also competitive in the market. So we have the location advantage, and we also have the partnership advantage, because our cooperative funds are not just going to be deployed into construction, getting materials, paying dues, levies, paying government statutory taxes and levies. We're also going to be deploying cooperative funds into acquiring lands. But we have a head start in the sense that we have partnered with the biggest real estate company with the largest land banking system, which is P1 Max, a subsidiary or an affiliate of the P1 Group. So we have that as an advantage for us, thereby giving us a head start. So we don't deploy too much of our cooperative funds into acquisition of lands. So we already have those stable lands that are ready for construction. So what we are basically doing now is pooling the numbers so that we can have a good number of off-takers, basically, as our cooperators. Then we have varieties of products in terms of housing product to offer to them in different locations. So, like I said, we have the location advantage. Next slide. Okay, so we have our banking partners, First Trust Mortgage Bank, and it is strategic. First Trust Mortgage Bank is the biggest PMI in the country. First Bank has a mortgage arm called First Mortgage. They merged with Trust Bond a few years ago to become First Trust Mortgage Bank. And they are the singular, the biggest PMI, that's the primary mortgage institution in the country. So we partner with them in respect of our operators who want to access the National Housing Fund, because the standing between the beneficiaries and the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, FMBN, for clients to be profiled, to be pre-qualified for onward disbursement for the National Housing Fund. Then, of course, we have our other bankers for our annual dues and payments of our houses, the 5 years mortgage loan that we are talking about. Then there is a third partner, which is the Mr. Empowerment, the P1 Max and Mr. Empowerment promoters also. They are responsible for the networking part of the business. They are responsible for the recruitment, training, and the sensitization, and most of our seminars. They are also our major partners and promoters. In fact, they are primary promoters. So information on that also will be pushed out to prospective cooperators and all that have already joined us, so that they can take note of it and also enjoy the benefits that is due to them in that partnership. All right, next slide, please. All right, so these are your executives. We all know how a cooperative works. There's always the board of trustees and the extended board, which are the executives. That's the president himself, Mr. Empowerment, and Dr. Augustine Onwumere is the president of the cooperative and also the chairman of P1 Group. The executive secretary and first vice president is Mr. Baron Okusa. That is myself. And there is Mr. Frank Wigby, who is our treasurer. So they make up the board of trustees team. Then we have the extended boards also. Next slide. Then we have the extended board of other, executives in accounts, PROs. We have our estate managers, training and recruitment, BDEs, and a whole lot of a robust selection of young and talented individuals who understand the cooperative ideology and are well-trained, to deliver good service to the members. Then we have our cooperative secretariat. These are just two of them. And we have secretariats in a good number of our targeted states, up to like 7 states where we are affiliated to also. We have our secretariat. This one is in Abuja. Then you have the legal secretariat. So that is where you can find us. You can walk in to any of these secretariats and have first-hand information also on the Max Group. Then we also have different platforms on our social media platforms. We have them Facebook, Instagram. There is the Twitter, which is now X. Then we have our WhatsApp groups, which is growing by the day. We have WhatsApp groups that are dedicated to a particular, some particular groups. Then we have WhatsApp groups that are dedicated to general, anybody can join. Then we also have WhatsApp groups that are dedicated to particular states. We have Port Harcourt, locations like Port Harcourt, Enugu. We have Asaba, Lagos, Abuja. There are different WhatsApp groups because we try to reach just about everybody in their location. And we are open to different languages. We understand that cooperative is about us, for us. Then we also open to the 3 major languages we communicate in them, so that our message can actually get to everybody on time, real time, in their comfort zones. We don't mind. So that is where you can find us and you can reach us. And I always say something about reaching us. In any of our WhatsApp group, if you go to the list of admins, feel free to call any number that has been tagged admin and ask all your questions and put all your suggestions. We don't mind a little criticism here and there. It is what it's all about. It's also to make us better. So I think that's about it. Madam Blessing.
Thank you so much, Engineer Baron. Before we just take any questions, let me quickly just share this. I know everyone is wondering, okay, where are the houses now? How do they look like? Okay, so let me show you the houses. Okay, so these are some of the houses that you can get as members. Okay, it is only for members. So even if you are recruiting, that person that wants to buy has to be part of the cooperative. He has to be registered. So the person has to register under you, okay, as a member of the cooperative, and he starts making his payment, and you definitely that's brought in this person will start earning your direct commission. So as members of the cooperative, you are doing 2 things: recruiting and also earning by promoting these houses to other people. So we have this one here. This one is in Abeokuta. You can see at least we have a 1-bedroom semi-detached bungalow. I don't know, engineer, you're in the best position to you are the engineer here, the construction, you're the best position to say all this. The shelled unit, finished unit, what is it about? What does it mean? I don't know. Can you put me, I have the flyer, so after this I could go further. If you can quickly go through, yeah.
All right, thank you very much. All our developments are members only, just like Madam Lesson is trying to say. Now, we do the multi-level marketing, and the reason why we've adopted the multi-level marketing, I'll take us back a bit now. We all know that the real estate and property market is dominated by agents and middlemen. Agents and middlemen. Now, what we've succeeded in doing, like the president said, we created a platform to bring in realtors to do cooperative business and to incentivize it. Now, as a realtor, you can sell properties on our platform, and at the same time have the opportunity to also own properties on our platform. From the proceeds of the sales that you have made, that is the commission that has been paid to you, you can use it also to put down payments on your properties and own your own properties on the platform. Even, gather your own equity over time and also do so. It's a platform, that's why we call it an empowerment platform. It empowers just about everybody. And another thing I also want to point out, the nightmare of every realtor is after going after prospecting a client, and suddenly the client pays and somebody else takes your commission somewhere and they don't tell you that I've paid. No, we've mitigated against that risk in our cooperative, in the sense that that's your registration link ties you to that client forever. Even if that client eventually buys the property, does not let you know, the fact that he has that link, he has registered with your link, he does not need to tell you how much he has paid when he wants to pay. The moment he does that, on your dashboard, you will see the commission immediately on your dashboard, and you will get a notification via email that an activity has happened on your dashboard that you should go and check. You will see your commissions there, and they will tell you exactly what happened, who did what, how much was paid. So by saying that, every single cooperator is protected to the point that their payments are guaranteed on the platform. Now, for the product, that's why we tag them members only offer. We are not admitting into our system and into our estate if you are not a member of this cooperative. It's a closed scheme. So if you have a client you want to sell this Abeokuta property to, for instance, that client, the first thing you do is to send that client your referral link.
Yes.
That is the first thing you do. We always advise that. Send the client your referral link, because every other financial transaction he does is tied to that referral link. So with that referral link, whatever financial transaction he does, you are credited automatically. And we don't need to consult or to, put up phone calls or confirm. No, it is done automatically. So this is an Abeokuta property that has a 5 years payment plan, interest-free. Now that 5 years is like our own cooperative loan, and it is interest-free. We have a 1-bedroom semi-detached. We have shell and finished. Then we also have a 3-bedroom detached bungalows. We have shell and finished. Now, we use the word shell. In other places, you'll find them as carcass, pre-finished, semi-finished. These are some of the construction terms for this kind of properties. And when we say shell house is a building that has been finished to the outside. While you are looking at it from the outside, it looks finished. But when you enter inside, you still find outstanding works like fittings and tiling, painting, internal doors, electrical fittings, sanitary wares. You find, those things are not there inside. So what it means is that whoever buys that will have the opportunity to finish such buildings to their own taste and at their own pace. So it is at a discounted selling price on the cooperative platform, because we understand that some cooperators, we give them the opportunity to express themselves. A lot of them will buy a finished house, and even without sleeping a day or a night in that particular property, they start to do renovations because they really want to put some things to their taste. So what we've done is we've saved them that hassle by offering shell units or pre-finished units or carcass. We've offered it to our cooperators so that they can express themselves by bringing in their own quality of materials and fittings that suits their financial profile, and at their own pace. So that is what we've done. So the shell unit for a 1-bedroom semi-detached sells for 11 million and 15 million for the finish. Then for the 3-bedroom detached is 18 million for the shell and 22 million for the finished. So that is for the property in Abeokuta. Now, like I said, these properties, it's an ongoing thing. And we have other multiple locations in Ogun State that we are looking at. Over the next few weeks, more locations will be posted in the Max Group housing bulletins for members to look at and to indicate interest. And for our members also to go out and sell and market, gives them the opportunity to also go out and market this product. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so this is for Abeokuta. We have for Oyo State. This is Oyo State, 3-bedroom, semi-detached, finished, and shell, just the way he has explained. I'm going to be sharing all these properties on the WhatsApp group. Okay, we also have in Lagos here, Shongotedo, all right, we have 35 million middle and also 40 million end units. Okay, so that's the same thing, shell and finished. Okay. And
for this one, middle, sorry, let me just take you back. For the Max Penny homes, there are no shell and finished here. They are all finished and fitted, because this is the upper end, is luxury.
Okay.
This is luxury. So we created a product for that class of people. Studio apartments are for the young and upwardly mobile, people who live in the city center, compact space. That is what is in vogue in the city centers now. And it's an apartment that is semi-furnished. They come with inverters, they come with ACs. So basically what it means is that you can move in with just your, personal belongings and property. Yes. Yeah. So this is, like I said, semi-furnished. And they come with Wi-Fi in a controlled environment, and things like that. So this is a bit luxury. It's a bit luxury. So we designed the product for that. and it has very high ROI on them because the rental income here is very, very high. And a lot of people can use them for serviced apartments. They can lease them out and they can use them for serviced apartment too. So that is this particular product, what it's about. So it's called Max Penny Homes.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Yeah. So, and this one we have here in Abuja, 60 million finish and 50 million shell. So we are going to be, providing more of this on the group and sharing more of this on the group. So here we've come to an end. All right. And I will just quickly say that your dream homes await. So all you need to do is just recruit and build. That's all you need to do. And from what our chairman said, I know he's busy. I think he's on the road, either he's traveling or you can see where he's quite tired. He was just shaking and shaking the car. So he's quite tired. He's always on the move, trying to make sure things are, driving this vision, especially. So, as he said, see, within, when he just broke this down to me, you can earn from recruiting, you can earn from selling, and all those you're earning, so that you'll be withdrawing the money and eating the money, and you understand? Close your eyes to it. People have done it in P1. P1, that's just the one that the company on just lands alone. People have done that. So, and people have gotten rich. I've seen so many testimonies that I can account and attest to. So this is another product for you to just close your eyes with the money you're going to earn and make it focus on, okay, this is for building my own home. So it's something that we can do on the side, part-time, with our social media, all right? Sharing this, you believing in the dream, in this particular business, and sharing it with your friends, family, loved ones, and keep on attending the seminar so you understand much more better about it. Because if you just, today you don't, to another day you don't, you won't. That's what we call, when you are meeting, it's just like school. Continuously you go, you become better, you believe in the system. So every event, every seminars, please do try to attend. This is a beginning. It's a new beginning. If you just chase it, and part-time, do little simple tasks. If it's every weekend, you share. That's it. And we are changing lives together, not just for us, but also for others around us, so we can achieve what our financial freedom. So here, if there's any question from anyone, please do unmute your microphones and ask your question. Anybody with a question?
I do have a question. Good evening,
Yes.
everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Blessing.
Good evening, Blessing.
Thank you for your time and opportunity.
You can go on.
Of about 60 million that is available.
Come again?
16 million and the rest. So do we have other prices? Do we have?
I think you're breaking.
Then my second question. Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay, we can hear you now. Can you repeat your first question, Well?
Hear me, ma'am?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, my second question is, if I am to advertise this business, am I like an agent, or I should advertise on the base that I am a cooperative member? And the person buying it, what if the person is buying the person has the money to just pay at once without being a member of the cooperative? Does it work like that? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so it actually works like that. We encourage, investors, those that have the money, no problem. As long as you've been made an offer, you've accepted it, you've picked out a property. Now, why we put it at 50% and over the first 2 years is to give all our cooperators, a good chance to purchase homes on the platform so that you can build up your equity over time. It gives you that advantage, to do it. Cooperatives contributions usually pay small. We understand that there are some people who will join this cooperative or who are already members of this cooperative that don't need 5 years to pay, that don't need 2 years to pay. So we also accommodate them. Yes, it is very, very possible. Now, for your status in this cooperative, that's for your first question now. If you join this cooperative, you are a cooperator. Once you join, you are a cooperator. Remember what I said? I said the real estate industry is controlled by middlemen and agents. Now, we don't want to call ourselves middlemen and agents. We don't want to call ourselves marketers. We are cooperative realtors. We are members of this cooperative doing the same realtor business. But you are a cooperator. It's a closed scheme. You cannot sell our property or you cannot buy our property without being a member of this cooperative. Both the seller and the buyer would have to be members of this cooperative first, because the idea is that we don't want those percentages being paid to outsiders. So that is why we're bringing them into the cooperative fold, so that we can empower ourselves, so that cooperative money should be spent on cooperative activities for the benefit of cooperators. That is what cooperative societies are all about. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Mrs. Blessing, are you satisfied with the answer?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
So we are,
I was asking if there are lower prices houses in Abuja.
Okay, we have 15 million here and 10 million here. When you say lower prices, how low? Because this is one bedroom.
Yes, about that range. The one that you showed to us, I heard someone say 50 million and 60 million. That was why I wanted to know, because I am based in Abuja. So I have done my little navigation. So I want to know if there are other prices aside 50 and 60.
Yeah, engineer.
Yes.
Of course we do. Like I said, our housing, products cuts across. We have bungalows, we have duplexes, apartment buildings in different locations. We have in Nasarawa, when I say Nasarawa, those locations that are the border towns between Abuja, the FCT, and Nasarawa State. Then we also have in Dugbe, that is the 50-60 million, product that we had. Then there are still many more products that are coming within the range of 20 million, 25 million, 30 million. There are still many more products that are coming. So because we understand cooperative societies are mostly middle income earners and lower income earners that make up a large section of a cooperative society. So most of our products are targeted at this particular, section. And also, that the National Housing Fund is also a factor. So we always look at what the National Housing Fund can offer cooperators, which is a loan amount of between 15 and 20 million, 25 at most. So we also create a product that fits the profile of the would-be, NHF, people who are taking NHF as loan. So definitely on our platform, we're going to be having a lot of houses that fit that financial profile of houses between 10 million, 11 million to 30 million. Within that range, there are going to be a lot of middle income households being developed on the cooperative platform. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Is there any other question before we call it a day? Any other question? I don't see any in the chat box. Okay, so just, I'm so sorry for taking 30 minutes of our time. Okay, and I appreciate everyone for taking out this time, to come hear about this opportunity. And I'll be sharing my the link to register. That's my own referral link on the WhatsApp group. I've shared it already. I'm going to share it again, okay, for you to register. And so from there, I'll be sharing also the opportunities, the apartments for you to share for those interested in also, marketing it. And, I'm going to do a video on how you can also register. It's quite easy to register on your phone. Very simple, okay? All you need to do is upload your documents, your NIM, your picture, your utility bill of your current address. Are you with me? And from there, you get your own referral link and you start what? Speaking to people about it. I'll also be sharing, there's going to be another Zoom meeting tomorrow, Friday. There's going to be another Zoom meeting Friday. And, you also invite people. One thing is people want to their questions answered. And we are here, seminars every week to answer your questions, all right? And if you're in Lagos, there's going to be an event, okay, at Ikeja, all right? There's an event coming up in Ikeja here. So that's Agidingbi Ikeja. That's Lagos State Television, Latif Jakande Road. I'm going to share this. It's a physical event on 7th on Saturday by 10 a.m. Please do make sure you come. If you're in Lagos, you can attend the event. I will also share this on the WhatsApp group. So thank you so much. Thank you, Engineer Baron, for your time. Thank you, my doctor. He has left. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Mr. Jace, Mr. Wisdom, for your time.
I came back. My battery went dead. I came back.
Oh, okay. Chairman. Okay, last words. Now let me leave the floor for you.
I want to appreciate you. Bless you. Very good. You are the first person in the new members of Math Group actually organize a private Zoom meeting.
Oh.
And I want everybody to copy it and begin to do it. In fact, I have a focus in my spirit to put up a competition for people to start doing trainings like this. But this is the only way we can make this vision come to birth. You understand? By talking about it continuously in various ways. So thank you very much, Blessing. The Lord be with you and strengthen you.
Amen.
I'm going to support you in everything you do. Make sure you grow with this business. You build your house and build many houses before you retire. In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
And everybody heard me the sound of my voice. We'll take this business serious and we'll use it as a hedge against inflation in buildings. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Baron, for even joining impromptu.
Well done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate everyone and have a lovely and wonderful weekend. Don't forget to meet us on the 7th of September at Ikeja, mainland, all right, for another explosive event where there are several things to gain. Several things. You see why I love this is it's not just the financial aspect. There's also a spiritual impactation, which I've just received now this evening. Thank you so much, sir. So please do join us. Join this movement. Join. See, it will look like play. You see, there are some, there are some things that the Lord hides. He hides in some shades that when you have too much wisdom, when you say you have too much, you are wiser than God. It's only God that will open your eyes and direct you that, oh, this thing might not look shiny, like gold to you right now, but this is where you will find your gold. So please join this movement today. I tell you, join it and you will not regret it. Anyone watching, as I'm also going to upload this online and also share. So please do join this movement while it's still early. And I know it's going to bless your life because this is the next movement, making people home owners. And that's what Mascop is here to do, to help us build all together as one. So thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of this particular webinar and see you soon, very soon on the group. You can ask your questions. We're also here to answer all your questions on the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. Thank you, Engineer Baron, for taking your time. I see you're quite tired. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, everyone, take care and have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye-bye. Blessing.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.